So in today's short analysis video, we will discuss on Nvidia Corporation stock. My dear friends, this stock is currently on a verge of breakdown from an important support. And along with that, there are multiple negative factors which has already been materialized, and it would allow us to capitalize an opportunity to short sell this stock. We can initiate a short sell position before a downside correction get trigger. And my dear friends, the stock is nearly about to break important support level. So if you're on the buy side, you have to keep that support level as a stop loss. If the stock give closing below that important support level, which I'll going to discuss on the video, then my dear friends, there will be a big downside correction will get start. If you'll make a closer look over here, this was an bottom where the stock had given an upside rally in the form of upper sloping parallel channel, and as long as the stock was trading under this upper sloping parallel channel, there was an back to back higher highs. First higher highs trigger over here, second higher rise over here, and the last higher rise over here. But as soon as this upward sloping parallel channel got trigger on the downside, first time its higher highs shifted to lower lows, and this is an area where we got in two major negative signal. The first one is upward sloping parallel channel got trigger on the downside. Then in the moment this channel get trigger on the downside, the upside bounce got an immediate rejection. And the second negative signal is higher highs shifted to lower lows. Whenever the higher highs get shifted to lower lows, we take that point as a confirmation that stock is officially under correction, and the very first thing you have to do is to protect your short-term profit and avoid buying and initiate a short sell position. And my dear friends, now the third negative signal is if you put an diversion over here. If I'll place an RSI indicator, you'll be surprised to know that even the diversion is showing you the negative diversion over here. The price action is giving you back to back higher swing, but the same swing is missing out in the RSI, and this is an area where the stock is about to break. If this level get break, we will see a deep downside correction. And finally, and the most important, and the finally and the most important signal is the chart pattern. Even if you'll see, the chart pattern is showing the negative chart pattern is about to break down. My dear friends, if you'll see, this is a negative chart pattern which we call it as head and shoulder pattern. And my dear friends, also be very much sure that stock haven't broken this neckline yet. You have to wait for a confirmation. Once this neckline will get trigger, there will be a massive downside momentum. So if you are on the buy side, you have to keep this neckline as in your stop loss. And if you want to initiate a short sell, you have to keep this neckline as a confirmation. Closing below this neckline will be an opportunity to short sell this stock. And once this neckline will get trigger, very soon you will see the first target will be reaching on the downside of $163, and the second target is $155. So this will be a two major downside targets which we will expect. And and my dear friends, don't do blind trading. Don't immediately go and initiate a short sell. You have to wait for a confirmation for a neckline to get close. Once you have to wait for a confirmation for a neckline to get break on closing basis. And my dear friends, once this neckline will trigger, you can initiate a short sell position. And this will be an area where the short seller stop loss will be there. So if the stock succeed to close above $196, then this will be an area where short seller will be under trap. And if the stock succeed to close about this $196, which is a very rare possibility, but in case if the stock succeed to close, then we may see a short covering rally. And finally, my friends, once this neckline will get triggered, this area will act as a strong resistance. So far it's in support, but if it's get break, the support will change into a resistance because multiple negative factors action over here. This was an area where we have seen upper sloping parallel channel trigger on the downside. This was an area where we have seen the higher highs shifted to lower lows. This was an area where we have witnessed a negative diversion between the price action peaks and the RSI lower lows peaks. And this is an area where we have seen the negative chart structure, head and shoulder pattern almost ready. All we are waiting for a neckline to get break on closing basis on the downside. Once the neckline will trigger on the downside, then we may see a deep downside corrections. So with due respect to all the negative factors, if this area will get break of the neckline, then it will turn into an important resistance. So far the stock is under support, but once it will get break, the support will get changed into a resistance. And my dear friends, if you really love my analysis, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more such videos.